Okay, do we want an actual topic to talk about this time?
No. Well, we talk about many topics.
Yes.
Because I think our problem is we'll start off on a topic. Even if we choose a topic now, we won't be talking about that topic for the whole thing.
Oh, well, it's still...
Well, let me have a look at my list of things.
Still a jumping off point, isn't it?
So my list of we've done most of the things already. It was all like Red Dwarf and so on.
Yeah, that was the try.
Oh, Digimon News.
There's Digimon News?
Digimon News, but that was a couple of weeks ago when they released the DVDs in the UK. So we've spoken about that. Well, I suppose we could... Hello, welcome back to the
Digimon
podcast. This podcast.
Are we going...
Yes, we're going straight into it.
There you go.
That is apparently the theme tune.
That is the point.
Yes.
Good God.
Theme tune each week, but...
Yeah. So, yeah, Digimon News. We have Digimon News, everyone.
Wait, are you still recording, Rich?
Oh, yeah, I'm still going.
Yeah, okay, we're
Cool.
still going.
Cool. Digimon News. The Digimon Series 1 and 2. The Digimon. Series 1 and 2 of The Digimon. Have been released in DVD, on DVD, in the UK for the first time
Ever!
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah.
That's how excited we all are about it.
I don't want to say no news is good news, but...
Yeah, so Series 1 is out now for $29.99 thanks to Manga TV, the distributor, and Series... Did I say Series 1 or Series 2 the first time?
I think you said Series
You said Series 1.
Yeah, Series 1. Series 2 is out on the 3rd of November and is available to pre-order now for the same price.
Wow!
Wow! And then
You
the
don't
dub...
want to get on his bad side.
He's got a mean streak a mile wide. And then the Try, the first movie, the dub, is out next March on DVD in the UK. So if you're a fan of Digimon, make sure you go and buy them all.
Yes.
So that they will hopefully get the rights to Tamers as well. And then I can not need to buy any more.
And we will also one day in the possible future be tying up Rich and forcing him to watch some Digimon. So look out for that one day.
Yes,
Well, one part of that's
especially
going to happen
you,
quite
Rich.
definitely. So yes, anyway, welcome back to this podcast, whatever it is.
So the whole intro we've done means nothing to you.
No,
not good enough for
why
them.
would anything you do mean anything to me? I'm above this foolish mortal talk.
Ignore the peasant rabble.
the 5 minutes we've just spent. Okay, that's what Rich has just done. He's basically... We started it, we talked about Digimon, and then he's rebooted the episode so our Digimon conversation isn't in it.
Yeah, that
Well,
was the pre-title sequence.
Oh yeah, of course, it was the
Okay,
cold
okay.
open. Yeah.
Oh, then now we've got... There you go.
I don't think that's really going to be the theme tune.
Yeah, that's our theme tune.
Yeah.
So, Christian, in the last 20 seconds since the last podcast, has anything interesting happened?
Yeah, actually, I looked at the list of things that have happened to me over the past
dear.
week.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Oh, it appears that we've already covered them all.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Well, then what we can have is a brief dramatic... Oh, if this will work. It'll work. It
Oh
won't.
god, don't you dare. Don't you dare.
My media isn't working, so...
What are you trying to do?
Magic.
Ozzy's trying to play a very old piece of audio down the microphone.
Oh,
which I do
good
not
God.
approve of one little bit, thank you very much.
What
Even
piece
though
of
it's on
audio
the-
is it,
the
dare I
Tinter-
ask?
The Tinternets.
It looked like Living Plastic Parade. Was it that?
It may have.
This production contains multiple uses of
This
strong
production
language.
contains multiple uses of strong language and is rated 15. Be age aware.
Oh, pre-pubescent Christian there.
Fucking hell.
Oh no, that one.
When you
Oh,
listen-
no, God,
you-
no, can't have that copyright.
You
copyright.
listen to Ozzy though, and you sound exactly the same.
Come on. Okay, hang on. Okay. I have to... It's 'cause the original version we did our own sound effects and then I re-edited it and added... Have you still got the original version?
No, I don't think so.
Not from that long ago.
Would any outsiders please go away and leave us in peace? Please. Thank you. From Director Channing.
Christian.
Goodbye.
Hang on. Listen.
What? From a picture, does this alien look like... Oh, they say he looks just like a human. Oh, yeah?
Hang on. We need to...
What is going on?
We need a bit with just me talking.
Talking about... Jelly baby. What? Jelly babies. Not sweet and
I'm so quiet. Hang on, I'll find the outtakes.
This is top quality broadcast right here.
I'm going to cut a lot of it out, don't worry
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah.
No, don't worry. Fuck it.
Wow, you were just a copywriter's nightmare back in the day, weren't you?
I do have Living Plastic Parade on here.
The original?
I don't know if... We just listen to him. No one will be able to hear it.
Shut up.
I
It's
wait
the unedited.
with
It's the
anticipation.
unedited.
I'm going to put it in the podcast.
Wait, can they hear it?
I'm going to put it in, so we'll leave a gap. Oh no, it's not. It's got the TARDIS sound effects on it. Damn. Oh well. We tried.
Yeah.
So basically...
Failed, but yeah.
Yeah, so basically, we did this... how would you best describe it? It was
Audiobook.
Yeah, that's right.
It's like... It's styled after the Big Finish Doctor Who audiobooks.
Right.
Have you ever listened to any of them?
One or two of them, yeah. I think I listened to...
So it's not an audiobook in the sense of someone reading a novel, it's more in the sense of just the audio from an episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we did that, and it was an Auton story. And at the start was the TARDIS landing, but we did the sound effects ourselves.
It was like... yeah.
And then I think at the end, then a bird hit a tree. Yeah, that's right. That's like summoning Phoenix in Magicka.
Oh my god, yeah. We need to
that
finish
was-
that.
Oh no! It's got Christian's piano or keyboard rendition of the Doctor Who theme.
Sweet.
So this is actually Christian playing the Doctor Who theme on keyboard.
Okay, that's actually pretty cool.
Back at the age of 13, 12? You know, it would
I
have
don't
been...
know.
We
Got
would
a
have
note wrong there.
we would have been about 13, 14 because Doctor Who came back when I was 13.
Right.
So it would have been Chris Eccleston, David Tennant,
Era.
because
Yeah.
that was where we got into it proper.
Good and proper. Like.
Good and proper, like.
Alright, good
I'm trying to
proper.
find the outtakes.
Did you ever go to the Doctor Who exhibition at Longleat?
Longleat.
No, we went to the Kurd. Oh,
No, but like this was before New Doctor Who was a thing. There was
No.
They had like you walked through the TARDIS, and then obviously there was like a door at the back of the TARDIS to take you through to the room.
No.
They had like a load of costumes there and props and so on. And I bought some little Dalek toys, which I don't appear to have anymore, which is a shame. Yeah, this was ages ago. You've never been there.
no.
That was great.
Well,
that place.
like, before the revival of Doctor, I'm just sat on your table. Before the revival of Doctor Who, I knew of it. I had seen odd episodes, but I wasn't into it. And then when Chris Eccleston came in and it was brought back, I got into it from that
Brought
point.
back for the new generation.
I do vaguely
of
remember there being a
Doctor.
Doctor Who night, like just before the first episode was premiered. And it was hosted by Paul
No.
McGann, I believe. Because I remember at
No,
the
I
very
don't-
end of the,
I know they
of
had a
the- of
Doctor
the
Who
of the
night.
promo thing, he made a joke about like becoming a Northerner with big ears.
Oh, no, I didn't.
I
didn't know
think
that.
that was a thing. I think that
I know they had.
Was this a dream?
It might well have been. Hang on, let me Google.
I know they had a Doctor Who night back in '96 in preparation for
99.
the TV movie. Okay.
Oh, hosted by Tom Baker. Okay, so I was completely out.
Maybe something else happened.
Something.
Something else must have happened closer
Oh
to
my
it.
god. Oh my god.
What's this? What have you found?
Can we? Oh, we can't hear it. Okay.
What is this?
It's Richard.
Yeah.
It's Richard.
Oh
we go.
god, don't play it.
It's getting played.
This is what I think it is. Yeah, it is. Got that.
It's Belinda, isn't it?
That was. Yeah.
So many moons ago.
But notice how me back then sounds exactly the same as I do now.
I sound significantly different.
Yeah, you all do, except
Yeah.
me.
So that either means you I haven't matured, or we all have. What does that say?
Oh no,
Or maybe
no,
you started mature.
I stopped aging at a certain point.
No comment.
There's a picture of you somewhere.
Traugarian control.
Oh, I remember that.
That's the one where you were the doctor.
Yeah, we had that little crystal that controlled people.
Yeah.
See, I remember it all. I remember all the backstory.
And then there was a Traugarian conquest,
Oh, yeah.
which was with me.
You regenerated. The Traugarians are back.
There's a music video I made called TS Productions 2 Years of Crappy Amateur Films.
Do you remember Sholokov Reunion? The one we never made?
Duh.
Did we make Sholokov Reunion?
No, we were
just
always
come-
going to, but we never did.
Yeah. It was meant to be the sequel to D Squared, which is up here.
Oh, fuck.
That's recorded off a TV with a
Often,
camcorder, isn't it?
D Squared first half, D Squared second half.
Because
When you could only do short YouTube videos.
yeah, before you couldn't upload stuff more
I've-
than 10 minutes long.
I've got an abandoned 6-minute episode where you played a Dr. Rich.
Oh, fuck.
Copyright.
Don't.
Copyright.
Was this
No,
Children
that
of the
wasn't
Aqua?
it. Oh, yeah, no, that was it. I think, was it? No. Yeah, it might. I think it was that one, yeah.
Children of the what?
Children of the Aqua.
Ah.
Yeah, I believe that was.
This is the dawning of the age of
the children
Aquarius.
of the Aqua.
Do I still have the script for that somewhere?
Oh, God. We've just got to redo D Squared.
Yeah.
You've just got to do it in the style
There
of
it is.
Flu.
There- No, it's 3 minutes. Children of the Aqua clip.
Ah, it's rich classic.
Rich classic with long hair.
God, I look like an idiot back then.
Before you wore glasses.
Oh, God. I was a while
Yeah, I
ago.
forgot you never used to wear. It was so long ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's because was he wearing glasses in Flu?
No, I wasn't.
No.
I didn't start wearing glasses until mid-college.
Yeah.
I used to. Do you know what? I've found out. I've discovered firsthand the problems of age.
Yeah.
I'm only 24.
Did you get older by any chance?
Yeah, it's terrible how that happens, isn't it?
Yeah.
My eyes have got so bad.
Oh, my. Well, I can't say much more.
And like, because I used to see fine, but if I was on the computer without glasses, I'd get a headache, so I needed them for that. Whereas now I find that I can't make out the numbers on buses, I can't see, what the serial number on the printer is across the aisle at work or anything without my
Oh,
glasses
you are
on.
getting old.
It's really horrible. And like, as you actually get properly old, like now we're not old, but once I get over the hill and start degenerating rapidly as everyone does, I've got even worse. I'm thinking if it's happening now, I've got pains in my knee.
Yeah,
and
you're gonna be
double
fucked,
hernia
son.
that I got fixed, and my eyes breaking already. What's wrong with my genetics?
I blame your mother. I don't know.
Blame my dad. Ian here.
Oh, God, no, I do have the script for Children of the Aqua somewhere.
Oh God.
I think it's on my other
We've
computer.
just,
I can't
we've
remember.
got to try and do some at Doctor Who again. That's something we haven't done in a long time.
Would you like to see us do something Doctor Who? Send us a message.
Would you like to see us do Doctor Who?
It's like Debbie does Doctor Who.
Doctor Who.
No. Doctor Who does the tits.
If it's Karen Gillan, I'm all for it.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Oh, yes.
Oh,
Karen
dear,
Gillan,
dear.
you say. Oh, that's rather.
Yes, wonderful Nebula in Guardians of the Galaxy.
So, guys, what are your thoughts on the patriarchy and the sexualization of women? I think it's a great thing.
Wow. That's on record now.
The only people who are going to be offended by it are the people who are too stupid to understand humour.
The 4 people watching and us.
Yeah.
You would think so, wouldn't you?
Yes, you would. Hey, maybe we're all really stupid and Donald Trump is just doing a very complex character act.
No. He's a racist fuck.
Yeah. It makes me laugh though, all this stuff has just come out recently. I should point out we're recording this on the 15th of October 2016.
Be released
Before the world has
2017.
Yeah. All this stuff has just come out recently about
God,
him.
Is the world meant to be ending again?
No. All this
Well,
stuff
if Trump
has just come
becomes
out
president,
recently.
yeah.
All this stuff has just come out recently about.
So,
All this stuff has just
Yeah,
come
I know
out
what you
recently
mean.
about.
he literally put his hand over my mouth to shut me up.
Yeah, all this stuff has just come out. They see if the Acropolis where the Parthenon is. All this stuff has just come out
There are no
recently.
straight lines.
All this stuff has just come out recently.
So have you happened to...
It's not a surprise that he's a sexist. He's been saying it for months and years. That's what the point I was trying to make.
Okay.
If you actually made an effort to find out about the man, you would have known this anyway.
If you actually made an effort to let me talk.
Genuine quote from Donald Trump about his own daughter is, "I've said before, if she wasn't my daughter, I'd be hitting on her all the time."
No, yeah, I think I've heard that.
Yeah.
Yeah, just grab her right in the pussy. That's what you're supposed to do.
Jenny's quote.
Genuese from Genoa.
Yeah. I have found that
This isn't
a
airtime.
lot of Donald Trump's quotes sound a lot better if you imagine them read by Zach Brannigan.
Yeah.
If she were my own daughter, I'd be dating her already.
I'm going to look up some Donald Trump quotes.
And read it as Bill Shatner.
My
That's
God,
basically
Spot.
who-
The
that's
Mexicans,
who they
they're all
got
com-
the idea for Brannigan from, wasn't it?
Oh,
From what I
yeah.
could tell. It's pretty much just an over-exaggerated Kirk.
Can you over-exaggerate Kirk?
Well, yeah.
So here's some quotes. "The concept of global warming was created by the Chinese."
So these Donald Trump quotes, but
Yes.
with pictures of Zach Brannigan.
Yeah.
Okay.
"I was down there and I watched our police and our firemen down at 7-Eleven, down at the World Trade Center."
Oh, fuck.
There
I
is
can't tell if
nobody
this is
bigger
going
or
to
better
give us
at the
more
military than
viewers
I am.
or get rid of the ones we already have.
This will sort the wheat from the chaff, if you will.
Suppose now we can tag it as politics.
"I have a great relationship with the blacks." That is actually something genuinely that really winds me up, is when people refer to like minorities as just the something with an S on the end.
The blacks,
The
the
blacks,
chinks.
the gays,
Whoa.
the Jews. Do you know what I mean?
No, but
Isn't
no,
it-
it is.
It's so annoying. It's like, why didn't you say black people?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Because
they
because to Donald Trump that would mean that they're actually people.
Okay.
Yeah.
But still,
but people do it, and
it's just like they're too lazy to say the word people, so they switch it to the.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
or people of color.
That
sounds
sounds
so condescending.
worse. If
Are there
anything.
are there any black people watching?
Any of those chocolate chainmails? I have no- I like chocolate. I like chainmails. There we go. Nothing to do with people. So
Yeah, so much of the stuff
okay.
that's politically correct to me just sounds well condescending, like people of color, like the little people. Would that not just really wind you up if you were someone with dwarfism or someone who was black?
I think if I was I technically am in a minority.
True.
But yeah, so I'm gay, and I actually find it funny when people try and take the piss. So it's sort of like,
I'm not talking about taking the piss. I'm
No,
talking
no,
about
but, like,
when
I
when they try and go be so politically correct that it just sounds condescending.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think I've ever had that personally with me.
Wow.
Well, you have a very
think of
unique
something
outlook on
condescending to
life,
say.
let's be honest. Us.
Yeah, I have an outlook on life. Whoa, it's new to me.
I think we should
thought I
probably
was
get back
just-
to the stupid comedy, don't you?
Yeah.
Comedy.
Away from the political satire. We're not BBC Radio 4, you know.
Did it actually?
Yeah. Please put that back. Ozzy just broken my slide whistle.
I didn't break it.
He definitely did. My God, it's come back to life. Well timed.
It's a virgin birth.
Anyway, going back to the trailers and such. Have you seen the trailer for Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them?
I have, yeah.
What do we
I
think?
saw one trailer when I went to see Kubo and the Two Strings, and then I saw another trailer when I went to see Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children.
We'll come
And
back to
second
the Kubo in a second.
The second trailer was exactly the same as the first trailer, but it had J.K. Rowling doing an interview halfway through, which was the weirdest thing I've ever seen.
That's bizarre.
Yeah.
But yeah, what do we think of the trailer for it? I think it, like, because recently they announced it's going to be 5 films.
What?
Yeah.
For Fantastic
Don't
Beasts?
give up.
What?
Yeah, because originally it was going to be a trilogy, but now they've announced it's going to be 5
Hang
films.
on, even a trilogy is too much.
Yeah.
Why don't they just make a film about the Newt Scamander? That's it, that's all he needs.
Yeah.
For God's sake, I hate it. I hate it sometimes.
Because you know what it's going to be? It's
I
going to
think-
be
yeah.
Dumbledore versus Grindelwald. That's what it's going to culminate in.
Mind you, that would be pretty sweet.
Yeah, it would, but still.
They're just.
Because like,
can't
the
give
weird
up
thing
on
is, it's
Harry
already
Potter,
gone
that's- I
very
think that's what
anachronistic, because
annoys
the
me.
original book, Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, was written for the
As-
1800s, I think it was, 1500s? Like, a long, long time
Isn't the
ago in the Harry
actual
Potter
book-
universe. And now they've updated it to the
Within the
1930s.
universe, okay. I was going to say, there is an actual physical
there is.
world book of Fantastic Beasts, but it's literally just like a fact book about...
Yeah,
fiction.
it was written in universe.
Yeah. I love those books, to be honest.
Yeah, they were pretty cool. Especially because they had all the, like, Harry's and Ron's graffiti all over them.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, underlining the bum in Glumbumble. I always remember that.
Yeah, it
But
was
no,
written in 2001.
5 films is donkey conculous, as we say in this
Yeah.
case.
They just can't let it die, sort of thing.
It's why I'm so grateful for Peter Jackson and all the other guys that made the Lord of the Rings
Peter
film,
Jackson.
that they refused to sign any deals to make the Lord of the Rings films until they had a studio committed to 3 films, 1 for each book.
Okay.
And that was it. Can you imagine if that had been made...
Did some of the studios want to like make the last book 2 films?
No, generally what they do is they say, well, we don't know if it's going to work, so we'll just make the first one. So what would have happened was they would have made the first one and then interfered in the last 2.
Okay.
That's why.
Whereas what happened is they made all 3 of the films at the same time and then just released them year after year.
Yeah, that's
Which is
why an
brilliant.
adaptation of Game of Thrones took so long, because a couple of movie studios went to George Martin and they wanted to do Game of Thrones, all of it, all 7 books, even the ones that hadn't been released yet, as one PG-13 2.5-hour movie.
What?
Yeah.
There's no way. They'd have... That's... No.
And more to the point, they wanted to do it PG-13.
Yeah, there is double no way.
Yeah, which is why it never fucking happened. Thank God for HBO. But, yeah, I don't know. I like the idea of it, but it does feel like fan fiction.
What does, sorry?
Like Fantastic Beasts. It feels like overinflated fan fiction.
That's...
I mean, I
Yeah.
know J.K. Rowling's had a hand in it, but it's still...
She's writing her own fan fiction.
Yeah.
But I think that's what annoys me about
That's
just
vaguely what
that
Cursed Child
and the Harry
was.
Potter series is that by this point it is just they're bleeding as much out of it as they can. Why couldn't you just make the Harry Potter series and leave it on a high note? Why
Then
do you
the-
have...
Because
their job
money.
is to make money.
Yeah, there we go. But I still believe that they should have just left it on a high note with Harry Potter.
Well, if
You
they
can't
wanted to
explain
leave
that
it
to
on a
the
high note, they wouldn't have done the
accountants,
final scene at King's Cross.
Okay, I know, but
Oh
it's...
god, no, that scene.
Okay.
Harry Potter named his kids
okay.
like some idiot who just finished watching Harry Potter.
Yeah, yeah, okay, fair enough. But I think like with the...
Mind you, that was in the books too.
True.
They've done this play of a sequel. Now they're doing Fantastic Beasts.
As far as I'm concerned, Cursed Child doesn't exist.
Okay, well, I know nothing about it. I didn't want to really look into it.
I know enough about it to know that I don't want to know anything more about it.
Okay. I
Time
knew
travel,
about
that's
Harry
all I'm
Potter. I
saying.
liked it, but oh god. Well, did they use that weird pendant thing Hermione had again?
It's called a time turner, and I
That's
don't know.
Actually,
Kind of walked into that one. But
Oh,
no,
he
apparently they
stole
go
my
back in time and change things around so everything's fucked up.
Actually, I believe it's known as a time turner. It was given to Hermione as a way to learn more stuff within a shorter amount of time.
Yeah, it was given to her by Professor McGonagall at the beginning of the
Yeah.
3rd year, so she could do both a number of classes that clashed on our timetable.
stop trying to out-nerd each other, you do.
Depends on the situation. Anyway,
I
going...
used to be obsessed with Harry Potter up until 2005, and then I became obsessed with Doctor Who, so Harry Potter sort of took a side.
Yeah. Anyway, going back to what you said earlier, Christian, Kubo and the Two Strings.
Kubo and the Two Strings.
What did you think?
I thought it looked very nice. It was lovely ideas.
But?
And it was beautifully animated and so on, but there wasn't, the story was a bit sort of cliched. It was a sort of generic story. But I didn't expect a lot from the story. I really just went to see it visually.
Yeah, and my God, it was a visual treat, wasn't it?
Yeah. Oh. I tell you what, I really liked the end. Spoilers ahead for Kubo and the Two Strings. Oh. I really liked how at the end, what they didn't defeat the villain or kill him or anything like that.
No, they just rehabilitated him.
Yeah, he got his memory wiped basically, and they all went up to him and said, "You're the nicest person ever."
Yeah,
and convinced him that he was this really nice guy, so that in future he would be a really nice guy.
Which
so
in a
he would
way
actually
is
add
completely what he would have hated, which makes it a fantastic defeat. But
yeah.
I'm trying to think of a way to describe how much I love Kubo and the Two Strings. Like the fight where they got the sword with that giant animatronic,
The skeleton.
which is 15 feet high and is the largest puppet ever created.
Yeah, I stayed through the credits because you said you turned me on to that. Yeah,
He turned.
Fucking incredible. Like, I remember the first time I saw it because I was the day it was out. I was working in that evening and was cleaning the screens, and it got to the point where we came into the credits for it. And my friend Tim just sit down, just watch the credits. And he's like, okay. And I just sat there. As soon as they pulled back on that, my jaw just dropped. It's like, what the fuck is that? It's amazing.
Maze balls.
Amazeballs.
So yes, if you haven't seen Kubo and the Two Strings, go and see Kubo and the Two Strings, because I know exactly what's going to happen. It's going to get wiped under the carpet. Everyone's going to forget about it, and then in a couple of years, it's going to appear on Netflix, and people are going to go, "Why did this fail?"
Yeah. Who was it? Who was it made by? It was some guys who made something else.
It's made by a company called Leica Studios, who also did Box Trolls, Paranorman, and Coraline.
Coraline, that's the one I knew. Yeah.
That's the only film I've watched out of any of them.
Paranorman's meant to be really good, actually.
It is. It's very good.
I haven't seen.
I wasn't expecting much out of it, but it is genuinely funny and interesting. And there's a wonderful twist at the end, which you won't see coming, because it's completely out of left field. There's no impact on the plot, but it's fucking hilarious.
Oh, cool. I have to check that out.
Yeah, do. Like our own DVD. I still haven't seen Box Trolls yet, but apparently it's very good.
I don't know. I don't know. I never heard of that one.
Speaking of Trolls, the new Trolls movie can go fuck itself.
What?
They're doing a movie about trolls.
What, the little toys?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
And the main characters are voiced by Anna Kendrick and Justin Timberlake.
Sounds like our type of film.
With Gwen Stefani,
First name
Russell
I don't
Brand,
know, second
and
name
James
I've got.
Corden.
Yeah, great.
Oh, God.
Yeah, and here was me thinking it would be an adaptation of the fantastic book Stallo by Stefan Spjut. But no.
The first pair of Nike trainers were made in a waffle iron.
There you go.
That's what I think of that.
What else is coming out soon? Storks, I saw a trailer of. That looks really funny, actually.
Well,
I have seen bits of it in screen checks as well.
Storks?
Because I don't know if I mentioned, I've worked in a cinema.
Not what I'm thinking of. I don't think it's what... It's not that thing about the underwater people.
No,
That's
you're not thinking of
Snorks.
Butter, are you?
No. Snorks.
Snorks, that's what you're thinking of.
Okay, no. What the fuck's storks then?
Storks.
Storks
It's about...
is basically the storks that once deliver babies have now become Amazon.
Oh, God.
And then there's one baby left that they have to deliver.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
You say that, it's the same company that did the Lego movie.
Yeah, so
Okay.
I saw...
Gives it a bit more credit.
I saw the trailer for it. When the trailer popped up, I was like, another crappy animated film. Because it just followed the trailer of that, the one about the gorilla in a talent show.
Oh, Sing. God.
Sing, yeah. So that was there, and I was like, oh, great. And then the next trailer came up, and it was about, delivering babies. And I thought, oh, God, here we go, another crappy crap. But then, the trailer was really funny.
It does look very funny. I think the Wolves sold it for me.
That was it.
Yes.
I agree.
That was Snorks. Can you ever remember that?
Snorks, no.
I remember the Snorks.
It's like an underwater version of the Smurfs.
Right.
And just as
Pretty
stupid.
much.
I remember one
But
episode.
it's a completely different intellectual property.
I remember very long ago when I was watching, like when they had it on before I went to school, back in primary school years, and there was one where they had to have a race, but it was a swimming race. So they were underwater and then dived into more water.
That sounds...
That's our kind of thing.
That sounds like some... Was that done as a joke?
No. Like
Right,
they played
okay.
it completely
Because
serious.
It sounds like something that would be in a stupid comedy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like
because
the
they were
movie style.
underwater and like breathing out bubbles, and then they just dived into the a pond, and there was and there were splashes that came out.
It's one of those things you'd expect to see in the background of the Lego movie as the character is literally just walking past.
Yeah. Pretty
And
much,
it's just
something
something
like
you
that,
quickly
yeah.
see. Yeah.
What else?
In a just playing devil's advocate to the Snorks here.
Oh God.
there is an area of water in the Gulf of Mexico that has some water that's got loads of salt in it, and because it's denser than all the other water that also has salt in it,
just
obviously,
float on it.
It's it actually makes like a pond of this very very salty water in amongst the rest of the salt water.
Okay. Maybe that's maybe
So maybe
they were getting
that's what it was.
scientific.
You know
Yeah.
what? I'm glad that that's actually a thing. However, I don't think the creators of the Snorks were too concerned with their scientific accuracy.
Why'd you hold them in such low regard?
It's fucking the Snorks. Anyway, other films are recently Magnificent Seven.
No,
haven't seen that.
No.
Absolutely magnificent.
Really? See, the people, because I my work has a cinema club where we go to the one in Cabot Circus. We get cheap tickets because we're NHS. Haha. And
I get free tickets because I work there.
oh, careful, Ozzy.
I broke it.
Yeah, Ozzy's just wrecking the place. Yeah, so they went to see Magnificent Seven. I didn't go and see that because there was a football match on. So, Rich, your verdict, please, on
I
Magnificent
absolutely
Seven.
love it. I know it's a remake of a much earlier film, but
I've heard of it before, but
in terms of camaraderie, it has a much more cohesive team than Suicide Squad.
Oh, ain't seen that one either.
No.
And you know what else had a better team spirit than Suicide Squad? Fucking Ghostbusters.
I haven't seen that one either.
Have you seen that one, Rich?
Yes, I have.
New one.
I
What are your
actually
thoughts?
quite enjoyed Ghostbusters.
Do you know what? There were bits in it where when I was laughing immensely that were very funny, but there were also bits that I thought, this is so fucking stupid. Why have you left this in the film?
Oh, yeah.
And then at the end of it, I thought you were trying too hard to be the original film, and that ruined it. And so I was left really downcast about the whole thing, even though I enjoyed lots of it.
I mean, like, to me, it felt like they weren't trying to be the original film, because, like, yes, it had a very similar plot, but they weren't reusing plot points, they weren't redoing.
No, they weren't, but they were trying to do that thing where it was just like, oh, look how kooky and weird we are, and that never comes across well when you try to do it.
At the end when they're all fighting the ghosts, there's the bit where hang
on, spoiler alert.
Oh, they fight ghosts and Ghostbusters. My God, sorry. There's the point where they're all shooting their weapons, and then I can't remember the engineer's name, where she brings out the two pistols and then starts wailing on everybody.
Yeah, that's great.
That would have been so much more funny if it had just been her going over the top with all that, and the others had just been doing like the usual, like shooting the guns like that, and then she goes around just like crazy, whacking everyone at every which way,
whack.
And then everyone else just looks at her just like, okay, and then he'll just carry on. Like, to me, that would have been much more funny.
They could have done without the cameos from the original Ghostbusters, because all that did was make you think of the original Ghostbusters film, and they're trying to make their own film.
Again, like the Bill Murray appearance, well, more than appearance, didn't quite work because it felt forced. But Dan Aykroyd, being the cab driver who just knows things about ghosts, that was really funny.
That was funny, yeah.
And then, like, having Patty's her father as one of the original Ghostbusters as well, that was quite funny because it was unexpected. But I don't know. I kind of get the feeling it would have been a lot better film if it had essentially been Ghostbusters 3. So, like, instead of being a brand new continuity, if they'd just taken the original Ghostbusters, have them as the original Ghostbusters, but then pass the torch on to the new generation.
Yeah.
So, like, the extreme Ghostbusters.
Or the real Ghostbusters, yeah.
Well, what they did is they rebooted it, when I think what Rich is saying is they shouldn't have rebooted it, they should have just had this as the next one.
Because
I thought real Ghostbusters was the original cast, though, and then extreme was when they 90'd it.
Oh, God, I can't remember. I think Movie Bob talked about it a long, long time ago in Escape the Channel.
The point, they replaced the old cast with a teenage cast, basically.
Probably. But the thing is, like, with this reboot, the studio that made it thought, oh, people want a new Ghostbusters film. It's like, no, we want a new film with the Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
It's that very clear divide, like the Red Dwarf thing. We were talking about 3 hours ago.
I haven't seen the new Ghostbusters, but from what I could see of the trailer, it was filmed as a comedy.
The trailer is awful.
Well, it's not just that. Is the original one was filmed as a horror, but with comedy in it.
Yeah.
So do you think that has anything to play in it, or
probably, because this one was quite definitely written as a comedy with science fiction elements.
You could just watch it. Even visually, does it feel like a comedy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they do the facial expressions that comedians do.
Yeah. So whereas the original was filmed like it was a horror. If you watched it without knowing what anything was being said, it could look like a horror.
Yeah. Cats and dogs living together, mass hysteria.
No, but even without if you just mute it and watch it, you could think it was a horror film, couldn't you?
Probably.
It's kind of like a B movie.
Yeah. But, yeah.
Captain Proton.
God, that's a reference. Anyway, on that bombshell,
just got through Voyager.
I'm afraid it's probably time to end this now.
Oh no.
Oh, I know.
Rich, before I forget, I was wrong when we were talking about Star Trek in our games. I was wrong. It wasn't Deep Space Nine I'd watched all of. It was Voyager.
There we go.
Yeah. So, because I've just rewatched it back, and I was sort of like, I swear it's meant to get to a point where I haven't seen this yet. And then I got to the end of Series 7, it's like, oh no, I remember watching all of that. So it must have been Deep Space Nine I only got halfway through, and then...
I think we'll continue the Star Trek talk in our next episode.
In another time.
Yes.
Indeed.
Next time on Ticast
Digimon World.
Pod Hour of Talking and
Words and stuff.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Yes, anyway.
Thanks for attempting to listen. We'll see you next time if there is one, which hopefully there will be. So we'll see you then.
Monday next time in the future.
Probably the most succinct ending we've had yet.
The quickest ending we've had yet.
Yeah.
Right, so I shall just stop my recording.